poppin'? My name is Jordan, and right now I'm gonna show you guys how I made my Fendi on Ice beat. I originally titled it Bath. I don't know, it just reminded me of bubbles and a bath, essentially. Anyway, let's get started. So I started with this Des Right loop, and I'll play you the original. So that's the whole thing. And so when I chopped it and I just had one of the little blah, blah, one of those, and I had it separate, and I pitched it up, and it sounds like this. It sounds real nice and lush and like, ooh, you know? When I got that, I was like, okay, this has to be lit. And I didn't want it to sound like, I don't want to say generic, but I didn't want it to sound like, I didn't want it to be obvious, if that makes sense. So I started with, I love perk loops. I will use them till I die. And this is one of the first ones that I found, also in the Des Right. I think it's a Spice Kit. And yeah, this is what it sounds like. And I paired that with this one. And together, sounds crazy. And also, I use this from a Ramzoid. I think it's from an old Ramzoid drum kit, and it sounds like this. Yeah, this is the old one. Paired with these. And that is pretty much the backbone. Oh, I lied. There's also this clap loop, also from Ramzoid, and it sounds like this. Now you might notice that it sounds kind of distant, I guess. I used Amoeba Orbit on it. It's a free plugin, and it handles panning from left to right, front, back, and all that jazz. And I'll try to find a link and have it in the description. But yeah, and I also had some panning on it as well, from left to right. You can barely notice it in the track unless you pay attention to it, but yeah. So with those, that's the backbone. Don't tell me I used, what? Okay, let me backtrack. My bad. It looks like I used gross beat, reverb, and just some simple EQing on it. But anyway, yeah, gross beat, half speed, of course. So there's that. So that's why it gets choppy. I don't know why it does that. But anyway, okay, let's get into the drums. So this is a cowbell I wanted to use. It's weird because I have a hit on the downbeat, or the one, whatever, and then I have the velocity going down to give it kind of a delay slash reverb effect. But yeah. Just to give it a little bit more rhythm. And with the claps, here's what I got. I like how it sounds like a bit of a like water drip almost. It's weird. And down here we have the kicks. As you can see, it was a bit of an afterthought. See, it's way down here. Also from Ramzoid. And there's the base of the beat. And then I also have this little, I call it the little bell in this R&B kit that I've had since I first started making beats. And this is what it sounds like with the base of the beat. Very simple, very small. I have it throughout the whole beat, like it doesn't stop. Okay, now for the 808, the 808 is just, it's, I love it. Also from Desiree. And yeah, let me just play it for you guys. I'm gonna show you the notes as well. Nothing special, but I had it roll up just to give it a little like a, I don't know, just to give it a little bit of variation. And I like how it sounds like it's being pulled down, when it goes back to this note. Like doo doo, like nope. I'm lame, sorry. Anyway, so there's the 808, and then also I changed it when it came to the hook. When it comes to the hook, I changed it, and it goes like this. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, so I have 3 808 rhythm variations. For the second half of the verse, here is the 808 pattern change. I love this one because it's like, I don't know, it's just that do 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 do, and then that do 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 do, like that was genius to me. And yeah, I just switched between those. Here it is with all the perk loops. And then the melody. Now for the counter melodies slash the pre-hook slash end of the verse. At this point, I'm like, you know what? This sounds like a Nicki Minaj beat. And I was like, what can I add to make it sound more like her? I wanted to change it up a little bit. So I added these bells and some strings that you'll see here from Flex. It's the free VST included in FL Studio 20. The sound is from some one-shot kit. I'll try to find a link. If not, I'll at least leave the name of the kit in the description. But here's what it sounds like. Very simple, very cute. And then here's the strings. As you can see, it is longer. But for the sake of arranging it, I just had it short, and it sounds like this. Very simple. And then with those together, and of course, we cannot forget about my signature bass line that I use in a majority of my beats. It's from a 6 drum kit. Again, when I first started making beats, and I've used it ever since. But here's how it sounds. Of course, it's longer, blah, blah, blah. But for the sake of arranging, again, it's cut. Here's what it sounds like. and it was cut. All right, and here's all of it. And then it goes straight into the hook. So those are all the sounds. I didn't do anything complicated. As far as animations go, I just have the 808 cutouts for when the bass line comes in. Or just to cut it, period, you know. So it doesn't bleed over. And of course, as I mentioned earlier with the claps, pans from left to right. So for transitions, all I did was use this one sound. Literally, this is all I used. That's it. That's all. I don't have any crashes or anything. I just, that's all I used. Because I feel like the cutouts made it okay. The cutouts made it fine. I didn't really need like a riser or anything. So yeah, that's all. And of course, got my tag here. My tag. For my tag, I'll give you guys a little bit of sauce of what I do. So as you can hear, it has that little delay on it. So what I do is I use Fruity Reverb, tempo, delay all the way up, and I leave the wet settings as they are. I don't mess with it at all. But of course, you can do that, but I just leave it as a default. And yeah. Okay, so I hope you maybe learned something. I really don't know what you could learn from this. I was just showing you guys what I did. But if you want to hear the full beat, I will leave a link, and I'll also have it at the end of the video for the little card. So thank you guys for checking out my behind the scenes or behind the beat, whatever. I'll probably do more of these. Be sure to follow me on Instagram at Jorden Kiddo, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Also, let me know what you thought. Let me know if you guys want more of these. Be sure to subscribe, tell your friends, and I'll see you guys. Be easy.